see the actual hell. There we go. It is. Oh, I hate reading at this angle. More details, please. It is. That's got to be 14 and a half deep. So if I do 14 and a half deep. Yeah, motherfucker. What's up, Trevor? Mike O, welcome in, welcome in. Kids are asleep, finally. Jesus. They had a couple more meltdowns after. Yeah, I don't even want to get into that right now. So, it is 14 and a half deep. I need to build a frame. What's up, Cheryl? Cheryl? How's it going? 25 inches long. So if I go, need to build a frame. 25 inches long. Oh, I hate these fucking staples. No one needs to see my fat ass bend over. Unless you're into that. What's up, Grumpy? Inches long. So I was planning on like adding some finish onto like the barbecue cat and everything that I've been doing so far. But I can't really do it down here because, you know, I've already been cutting today and I don't have a dust collection system down here. So I think that like I just have to get it outside and do it. I think if I do 2 inches. Right. Even an inch and a half. So it is 24 and a half, so I did 25. That should give me a good clearance. And then they are 15 inches in depth. So I need a 15 incher. Who doesn't need a 15 incher? Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Ba-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Ba-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. What's a happening now? So now I'm going to start working on a cooler station, and I don't have a cooler yet, but well, hey there, Jennifer Lee, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. If you're not already subscribed, you can give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me the middle finger, whatever you want to do. I ain't picky. Welcome to the Sawdust Kitchen, where I don't really have any recipe for anything that I build. I just kind of go along with the flow and whatever comes to mind. But anyway, so I'm doing a cooler station. I don't have the cooler yet, but I have it ordered and it's coming tomorrow. But I got the specs, and I'm going obviously a little above for clearance or whatnot. And try not to nail my fingers again. Yeah, nailed it. Kevin England, welcome in, welcome in. Glad you're here. So, I need this, and I'm going to need a double of it. Again, try not to nail my fingers together, because I don't need that in my life. Welcome in. If you're hanging around, make sure you hit that like button. And if you want to share my live, you go right ahead. Tell all your friends about it. Okay, so I need, and it is, so I need 4 pieces at 17. Okay. Yeah. Kick gas. This is great. Yeah, double tap that screen. I mean, if you don't want to double tap that screen, you can always just kind of like double wipe it, or you know, that's like whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just a big old goofball. I am Paper Cut. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Um, he had another little meltdown because he didn't want to go to bed, but in the end, the drugs kicked in and he's asleep. Now, I'm not saying it by any means that the key to that is to, drug your kid. I'm not saying that at all. However, well, that was dumb. I should have added in, so 17. Should have added in enough to go on the outside to get it up to, yeah, I should have done that. Well, you live and you learn, But I'm not saying at all that, you should drug your kids to get them to sleep, but with him the way he is, that's the only way he does sleep. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? So, 17 plus 1 5/8. Is that right? No, 1/2. So 18 and a half.
We got lag. Let's fix that lag.
That's probably not open wide enough. Of course not. It is a beach. Fuck you. And we'll just find a different way to do this. It's not like I don't have tons of scrap laying around, But is the scrap that I have laying around wide enough and long enough? Story of my life. So we'll go 18 and a half. I'm going to be able to get one out of this. Or two, actually. So I did some calculations for the new shop area that I'm going to be moving to. 20 feet that way. The new shop area is going to be 15 by 14, which I think is plenty of space. Excuse me. But I gotta figure out some way to get a decent dust collection over there. Because I only have so many outlets that I can use at any given time. Of otherwise I blow a breaker. But, you know, I don't want to, of course, that's going to be too fucking long. And I don't have, where am I, as in, like, where I'm located? I'm located in Iowa. Iowa. Seriously? You damn nail, you're not even gonna shoot out of there? Fine, you know what? I win. But my shop is in the basement of the house I'm in. And I can't really do a whole lot to the house because I'm just renting for right now. I hope to, at some point, move out to the country so that way I'll have room and I can build a dedicated workshop. Plus it'd be a really good idea to have space for my son to run around. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've been to Helena. Well, I'm starting up my own little shop here. I am a full-time chef and a single dad to two wonderful but neurodivergent kids. Mama.
Pretty much like that.
That's expensive poplar. Don't want that now, do I? That's gonna be. That's too fucking thin. Of course it is. Ah, mother of pearl. And now I'm starting to.
What a guy.
It's probably not long enough. Ooh, it is. And it's already the perfect width. Awesome. Hey, man.
Make your favorite cut, sneak attack.
So my goal is to eventually become a stay-at-home dad. So that way I can raise my son and his sister.
Definitely got a plane to meet her.
So, there we go. Ow. I think I just got shocked by wood. Found out I'm gonna crush on you. Yeah, he's a great kid. He just needs a lot of support. And the foster system was pretty much giving up on him. His parents didn't want him. So I took him in and decided to adopt him and his sister. So what kind of builds do you like to do, Jennifer? Or do you just kind of play around like I do? I just kind of go with whatever pops in my head, whatever I feel like. Just trying to work my skills up. So I'm going to need now to move those out my way. That's awesome. That's pretty much what I'm starting with. You know, I do a lot of shelving, a lot of planters, just different ideas. What I kind of do is I just kind of look at what's out there and just see how I can make it differently. And so far, I feel like I'm doing fairly well.
Roy, I think you're a little behind in chat. Make sure you fast forward. Chuddy, thank you very much, brother.
So now I need a 25-inch piece.
That's the first time in a long time, guys.
And that's kind of what my channel is about, Jennifer. I just kind of do what I'm always at it, Vinny. But yeah, so my channel is basically geared towards beginners like myself. I don't really. I guess I teach people, but what I mostly do is just, kind of inspire others to get out there, try something new. Think for yourself. That kind of stuff. Vinny, how is that lovely wife of yours doing tonight? Well, Jennifer, you're more than welcome to follow my journey. And, did I seriously cut that the wrong damn size? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, I did. Was that 25 that I did? No, I bet it was fucking 27, wasn't it? No, Fatal's name is Anastasia Beaverhausen. Yeah, 25. Oh, I got that wrong.
So we got one spin. Coming your way.
That's right. That's what I did wrong. I cut that one wrong. Well, she, man. See, this is why I don't teach people, because I usually end up screwing something up. And I guess what I can teach people is just how to recover from said mistake.
The goal has officially ended.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, his name is actually Anastasia Beaverhausen. It's Russian for Anastasia, like Russian royalty, and Beaverhausen, where the beavers live. But if I go ahead and cut one to that size,
Since y'all pretty much know.
it'll still end up being the same.
Give me this. It's gonna be a badass close. That's so big.
Try not to screw things too much. Screw up. Blah, 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 blah. Words are hard.
It's gonna be pretty. Yeah, they're not counting now. Sorry about the
Those of you who needed to, did you remember to tell your mom Happy Mother's Day?
Take y'all's money and run.
Really weird. I texted mine because I was at work, cooking for other mothers. And she never texted me back, which for her is actually fairly odd. So, I will call her in the morning and see what's up. Because that is pretty unlike her to not text me back.
Alright. Here's our option. Here's what we're gonna do.
You see, that's why I just don't care. Paper cut. I really don't. I mean, people can be overly critical of me all they want. So, maybe. And I cut that roll all around, so I need to get the actual measurement of that,
Carry over everything
because
twice. Or another item that'll fit.
I would call now, but I'm using my phone and it's 9:19 and she's already in bed. 26 and a quarter. I do know my mom enough that she's already in bed. Mostly because I just spent a week down there 2 weeks ago.
Honestly, I'd do it either way.
But I know that she talked to my sister earlier, so I know she's okay.
Actually, I'm not good. I'm hot.
She probably knew that I was just busy and just,
Alright, so this
you know.
last Sunday during my off night, I apologize, but I didn't get a lot of sleep last night at all because I stayed up watching Charlie Church beat the shit out of Hamza. So I will have a good rest tonight. And tomorrow night, I promise you.
I'm not really worried about it. I talk to her like 2 or 3 times a week, so it's not like we don't talk. I desperately need some more 1-inch nails.
That just make it worse.
Because I love my 1.5-inch ones, but they're just too big for certain applications. And the only other size I have is 5/8, and that can be too short for a lot of applications. So
I do not, Quincy.
I need to get
I'll break down all the measurements, all the angles, and you know. Ah, there you go. Hell yeah, bro.
yeah, and I'm a oh, well, Trevor, I thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. I try. I really do try my hardest to be an inspiration to people.
Damn right.
But I'm a 43-year-old of a 9 and a 3-year-old.
Really, what I want to do is finish this thing. Okay, we're spinning tomorrow. I'm just gonna stop touching every damn thing. Okay?
Yeah, Andy, just do it. Just do it. I would say that this is only my 3rd live, but we all know that's not true.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, I got like 30 of them upstairs too. Okay. I don't have 30. I got
And to be perfectly fair, I really enjoy going live more than I do making actual videos. And I never thought that would happen. I never imagined that. It is my 2nd live today. Just so you know.
It's definitely one of those days, man. My God. You never know.
But I don't have to work tomorrow.
Leon Mello.
So I'm probably going to be live for a while tonight.
What's up, brother?
Yeah, that's going to punch through. And I don't want to use, you got so many YouTubers out there that are just completely fake. And I hate fake people. I just can't do it.
You're right.
I just cannot do it, Captain.
All right, well, looks like we're going to spin tomorrow, gang. I'm going to carry over everybody's entries, all of them, not just one. Like, this is not a normal carryover.
Now that was
Keep this wheel. Don't touch it. We got 85 on there.
dumb.
Tomorrow night, we can finish this, rather. I'll finish this tomorrow day.
Yeah, I'm a great dude, just, yeah.
And we can build something else.
And I just know that if I go with, my screws, that it's just going to,
Hell yeah, cheater. Really? I'm tired, man. I'm going to go get some rest.
I have a feeling that it's just going to split my wood.
Hanging out with y'all. But,
We built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
I feel okay. I'm just a
We
little
built this city. And even that one. Okay, 1.25 is too big, so I'm gonna have to move down to my 1-inch ones. Oh man. It's like my dad always used to say, John, quit screwing shit up. My dad was never one to beat around the bush, Nah, my dad was a great person. My dad was actually, like, I always considered, like, my dad my hero. I always wanted to be exactly like my dad. And the good news is, I am. My dad and I have the exact same personality. Well, had. My dad is no longer with us. Like a rhinestone Suzanne. Ba-ba-ba-da-bam. I'm high on believing that you're in love with me. I know that's not the same song, but I like to mix shit up. Mostly because I remember only little bits and pieces of every song. Ugh. God, my feet hurt tonight. And that is... So what I'm going to do actually is give this a little bit of depth of... So that is... Ugh. I really need to visit my chiropractor. Do y'all see a chiropractor? I do. So that is... I got that down to a 1/2 inch. So if I do a 1/2 inch... half-inch strips.
Happy Mama Day!
Let's see how that looks. Well, that was stupid. That's a 1/2 inch. I want a 1 inch strip.
Follow me, crew. After party. Discord. Go now.
Awesome, Jennifer. So I didn't want the 1 inch strip because sometimes I just can't do math. Oh man, don't make me do stuff. Don't make me do stuff. Also needs to be long enough. That ain't long enough. Cause I'm strong enough to live without you. Strong enough. And I quit crying long enough. Cause I'm strong enough to know you gotta go. Sorry, sometimes you just gotta sing Cher a little bit, I guess. Now, I cannot be the only one that sings random songs in the shop. What the hell? Oh, okay. I don't know what the hell that was. What's up, Sean? All right, so my plan, just to give this a little bit of depth, and obviously this is not the right size one I'm doing over on this side, but let me swing you guys around. For the front of that, you think that gives a cool little depth to it? I think it gives it just enough interesting, a little bit of depth. If you like that, just give me a hell yeah. See you later, Trevor. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so the one bad thing about chef coats is that I can never get these sleeves to stay up. I quit crying long enough. Now I'm strong enough to know you gotta go. I don't know why I have Cher stuck in my head tonight, but I do. What it do? What it do? Earlier was Dolly Parton. So 18 5/8. And when I was at work earlier, it was Sublime. So I'll practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I really wanna know my baby. I really wanna say I can be fine. No, I didn't see it. I am gonna have to check that one out. And my daughter is upstairs right now watching Paw Patrol because I can hear that theme song playing. and fill that and fix it. And I would pre-drill, but I cannot find any of my drill bits. So I'm fairly certain that my one of my kids, God bless it, took off with them. So I just got to figure out where the heck? Because I sell propane and propane accessories. And then hope to God this doesn't go through. Ah, awesome! Yay! I did it! Victory dance! Da, 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 da. Yeah! So, I'm just a big old fucking goofball. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, see you on the double. No drops too big, no pups too small. Paw Patrol. Whoa-oh. Whoa-oh. But what I really want to know, my baby, do not fall. There you go. What I really want to know, my baby, really want to say I can be fine. Come on, open up. Fuck you. Do what I want you to do. Sorry about the language, Teresa. What-oh, Paw Patrol. Well, give me a better song. I like, you know, the needle in my head just gets stuck. Well, you know, I just figured that, you know, I won't do what you tell me. I just, you know, I always just like to, you know, be kind to the ladies. I am a gentleman after all. Whoa, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot change the way you feel. I love you though you hurt me so. Okay, so now the only reason why it's taken so long because I do not know Just because I highly doubt it's going to be a full piece that is going to go the whole way. So what I'm doing is just seeing how, like, doing one side at a time until I meet in the middle to see how much I have to rip down on the old wood slicer to figure that out. And I'm changing up some of the names that I'm using in the old Sawdust kitchen. I no longer use glue. I use wood mayo. No, I'm not building a crate. This is for a igloo cooler station to go along with the barbecue cabinet and the prep station table. Yep, wood mayo. And sometimes, you know, your builds just don't need to have the wood mayo, so you just hold the mayo. And even though, like, I love the rusticness of the outside of my fence pickets, I always cut off the very, like, live edge of them, just because I like everything to, like, join up nice and toit, like a toiga. And I can never remember. Yeah, we're not going to go anywhere near wood cheese, Suzanne. Like, okay, we're just not. Dear mother, dear father. Every step it turns to you, be the deceiver. Day in, day out, live my life for you. Pushed onto me what's wrong or right. And from this thing that they call life. Hey, yeah, bark at the moon. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just... I'm here to talk to you about the complexities of the... Oh, look at the kitty. Oh, squirrel! Squirrel! I should go in and say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. Okay, so... Grace has been dead for 40 years. Oh yeah, I love that movie too. It's just, I actually have, I gotta go find it, but I have ugly Christmas sweaters. One of them says, "Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?" And the other one says, "I don't know, Margot." Benner, I will watch it this week. I promise I will watch it this week. Mostly just to shut you up. So when it comes Christmas time, I will actually give you guys a little tour of the house because I love Christmas and I have over 100 village houses that I put up every year. And then I also collect nutcrackers. And I got about 30 nutcrackers. So that's going to be fun to show off. No one needs to see that. What are we quitting? Van Lot, what up? Yes, I am cooking in the old Sawdust kitchen tonight. Welcome in. Glad you could be here. Make sure you tip your server. The specials are on the board. We also, why the hell did I just do that? Jesus, Mary Joseph. Friggin' idiot. Didn't cut the damn thing. Frickin' idiot. Before I nail the damn thing in. Jesus. People are going to start to think I'm a frickin' noob at this. Oh, wait a minute. I am. My cousin Denny. So, Van Lot, I no longer am referring to my wood glue as wood glue. It is now wood mayo. Oh, and Van, I forgot to tell you that I wanted you to tell Carolyn from me. Make sure that I give. Make sure you tell her that I said Happy Mother's Day. Whenever there's a problem round Adventure Bay, Ryder and his team of pups gonna save the day. That's the good thing, is that you can always just push the nails right back in, and try not to have freaking T-Rex arms. Jesus. Yeah, you just don't want to leave your Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all you ladies up in here. We appreciate what. And I didn't cut it again. Good. I stuck it right back on the. No one was gonna say anything. Seriously, I stuck the damn thing back in there, and I still didn't cut it. God. Ugh. Either you guys are like doing this on purpose, or this is just proving that you guys aren't paying attention to what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, Teresa, you'll see me around. I'm always around. No one's gonna harm you. Not while I'm around. Yeah, so a few days ago I haven't finished it yet, but I built a barbecue cabinet. It's really cool, so you'll have to keep stepping by my lives and watch me finish that up. So I built a barbecue cabinet, and then I built a prep station table to go along with it, and now I am building an igloo cooler station. So that way the igloo, well, not igloo, but the Coleman cooler can just slide right down in here, and it's going to have a lid that will cover it. And then it's going to be like up on legs and kind of at like, my fat stomach height and all that. Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol, be there on the double. Oh man, why is that stuck in my head? Probably because I can hear it playing upstairs. And short T-Rex arms again. I'll go watch my own live, so that way I can like read the comments on my monitor here, so that way I don't have to keep looking at my phone and squinting at it. Although I will look at the monitor and squint at that. I just didn't want you guys thinking that I'm like either winking at you or having a neurological moment. I might be having a neurological moment. Y'all don't know. But I guess I can also mute it, so that way there's like no accidental reverb. Have damn Heeb a good night. Man, spelling like that just gives me the heebie-jeebies. You are absolutely right, Benner. So this is 2 and 1 mark above. So that would be 2 and 9/16. 2 and 9/16. 2 and 9/16. Baby, 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 baby. So one thing that I am definitely going to do when I move to the other part of the basement for my new shop is I am definitely going to be putting in an outfeed table for my table saw. And we are going to absolutely pretend that I did not staple that to my work table. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen, and no one will be the wiser. I've been wanting to do that, Van Lot, but I don't know if my skills are quite there yet. But, you know, I guess I really should stop doubting my skills. And I think I just might have made that just a hair too tight. I mean, so we'll just shave a little bit off by turning my table saw into a jointer. And how do I do that, you ask? Very carefully. There we go. Yeah, das ist good. This is great. This is great. This is great. Maybe I do have neurological problems. Oh well. You guys are along for the ride no matter what. You guys just enjoy eating here in the old Sawdust kitchen anyway. Come on, get. There we go. Got it. All right, night, Jennifer. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe and follow me along and watch me for all my shenanigans. So, oh, there we go. I have never made sawdust pie. I made mud pies when I was a kid, but that's about it. And I think we all made mud pies at one point in time or another. Let's... Maybe I'll just split the difference there. There we go. Because I'm just chilling, minding my business. Suzanne, that's disgusting. So we will actually Arcane Carvings. Every time I see your name, I always want to see. I always say it as Arcane Cravings, and I don't know why. I think this is actually the very first time that I ever noticed that it's actually Arcane Carvings. I was just going along with it because I'm just like, it must mean something to him. So, I've been trying to find like a big box of these like really thin like exterior screws because I like them better for like the fence picket builds just because it doesn't split the wood as easily. I mean, you'll see that it split the wood up there just because but I've only been able to find this small box of exterior finish screws. So let's so we'll just forget that there's even that little split in there, and I think I can make that. I think I can fix that. So yeah, hi. So yeah, so that's what the front of that looks like. What do you guys think? That would be the front of that cooler station. So yeah, so I went with the inch strips in between each board just to give it a little bit of depth. It is not craving, Suzanne. It is actually carvings, and I'm willing to bet that it is arcane carvings because I'm willing to bet that he carves stuff. That is just, my 2 cents. Yeah, so, yeah. My feet hurt. So yeah, so moving on to the side pieces. Side pieces. Moving on to the side piece. This is going to take a few more of the 1-inch strips. Is that? Yes. Paw Patrol! So you just gotta evidently itch your thumb like crazy. Just, make sure that you guys are hitting that like button if you haven't done so. And if you haven't done it, well, why the hell not? I'm a likable guy. So I know that this is going to take at least 2 of the 18 5/8, and itch my thumb again. I don't know, maybe I should just do lives from now on instead of putting out videos. I mean, I can put out the occasional video, but I really feel like, you know, I love going live. I love being able to talk to you guys. I love being knowing that there's someone else on the other end, and I really like that you guys can't talk back. Well, I don't know. Shut up, Benner. That's why. It's my live. I'll say what I want. You know, as Rage Against the Machine would always put it, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Those who die justified. And yes, I did pull out a Rage Against the Machine. I can't help it. I am a child of the 90s. Well, 80s and 90s. I'm old enough to remember Casey Kasem. But I'm actually looking into a way that I got a good brain, but now if I could get my hands to work with it. And then not keep my damn well, that makes sense. And that shifted, but that's going to be able to hold it until I can get it. Oh God, justified. There we go. There we go. I'm just chilling, minding my business. I definitely need a bigger work table, but when I move over there, I am going to have enough space in the middle to actually have a dedicated work table, you know, outfeed table, that kind of stuff. So. So I am very excited to be moving over to that side of the basement. And yes, I will cut these both down before I install them. I did learn my lesson. Fuck you, I won't do what you're telling me. Fuck you, I won't do what you're telling me. And there's a fly in here. Maybe I should try shooting him with a nail. I'm sure that would be a great idea. Can you see me just out there trying to hit a damn fly? Caught it. Hey there, Tom. I don't recognize your name, but if you have been in my live before, I am terribly sorry that I do not remember your name. And if you are new here, go ahead, give me a tap that like screen like you just said. Give me a subscribe. Follow along with my insane ramblings in my head. And my incoherent jabber. Now, do I have any scrap pieces that will fit that? I doubt it, because all the scrap I have is like hella small. Story of my life, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sure I've said hi to you before, but I do appreciate you being here. You know, I can't, I have 1,000 things running through my head at any given time, so it's not like I can't be forgiven not to remember everybody's name. And it might be helpful if I actually take a measurement before, so that would be 3 7/8. I'll go a little less than 7/8 because I learned my lesson last time. And it is 18 5/8 long. Because I do remember some things every once in a while. Because I'm strong enough to live without you. Strong enough. And I keep trying long enough. Now I'm strong enough to know you gotta go. Ah, yes, now I remember you. Yes, absolutely. See, and I did it again. I should have gone just a little bit lower. So now I got to joint that again. Evidently, I'm just a glutton for punishment. And that did that up there. but not down there. So I just got to play around with this and probably do something that is completely dangerous, so no one's gonna see this. And of course, I still did not get that enough. Because I dreamed a dream of time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. Dreamed that love would never die. Dreamed that God would be forgiving. And I was young and unafraid. Tears were used and wasted. There was no ransom to be paid. No sun, sun, no wine untasted. But the tigers come at night, and their voice is soft as thunder. As the tiger falls apart, as they turn your dreams to shame. I don't know why I did that. That's the right damn size that I need. Because that is like, no, it's like a 1/4 inch too small. Well, any hoozlebees, I guess I'm going to have to oh, excuse me, damn. Oh, blammo, sorry. Must have been that bean I ate. All right, Tom, you have yourself a wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. So, the voice is soft as thunder. Am I the only one that sings show tunes in the shop? Probably. All right, Billy, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you being here. I honestly think that they're leaving just because I'm singing show tunes, but I'm good either way. I'm just having fun in the shop tonight. I appreciate you being here, Billy, even though I can't fucking talk half the damn time. I can't believe that happened. Son of a bitch. Oh, Billy. So I know I'm going to need 2 at 18 5/8 for that side. Because I remember things. Maybe not everything. Obviously, I don't remember when people were in my lives. But I did remember to catch that board before it fell to the ground. So there's that. But I know that I'm also going to I appreciate it. Ah, there we go. There we go. There we go. I really have got to remember to keep my damn... Jesus. Everyone's watching me going like fucking noob. We'll put that to the back. We'll put that to the back. We'll put that to the back. Oh. And my table is nowhere level. Oh, thanks, Tom. Appreciate it. Inching closer to 300. Subscribers, not pounds. And I'm out of nails. So as a matter of fact, I did not nail it. I only need 1 clip. I don't need 2. Can't fit 2. I was looking into a cordless nail gun, but damn, those things are expensive. I just could not justify that price just yet. I just couldn't justify it in my head. There we go. Maybe someday, but not yet. Yeah, Ryobi always has that going on, and most of my tools are Ryobi right now. Didn't I cut 2 of them? Is this the other one? Yeah, I was looking at the cordless and I could not justify that price. Not right now. You know, maybe after a while, you know, once I, you know, maybe start selling a lot more, but you know, I'm not one of those people that is like a major tool snob or anything. I just I buy what I can afford. And honestly, Ryobi is what I can afford right now, and it has treated me good thus far. I mean, eventually, you know, I'll probably upgrade, but as of right now, there's real no reason to. And now I need. Yep, that'll do, donkey. I'd rather spend the money on stuff that is more needed to me, like this hose reel. I really love. Yeah, you know, everyone. I love Harbor Freight. I do. My miter saw is a Bauer, and beyond me having to just, you know, readjust the fence when I first got it because it was off, it's been just fine. You know, I don't need any. I don't need a freaking. I don't need a saw stop. I don't need, you know, any of those. I just don't need it right now. I'm not sure if I ever will need anything like that. So, what was the measurement of that metal one again? Was it 3 7/8? 3 7/8. 3 7/8. Like even DeWalt is too expensive for me. Something off. Something got off somehow. Yeah, one of my friends, that's all he uses is DeWalt, and I'm just like, I can't justify that price. So how the hell did that happen? 15 5/8. 15 5/8. 16 and 5/8. Somehow going from this from going from this side to this side, I gained like 3/4 of an inch. How the hell did that happen? Okay, well, yeah, how the hell did that happen? Okay, well, okay. Well, oh, ow. I'm gonna blame this on Benner. I would really like to know how the hell that happened. Well, Schnit. That's okay. Well, I'm going from, I've done I'm just going to, I don't know. I don't know. But what I'm going to do is rely on my remodeling skills and just make it work. And hopefully it won't look like shit. So, do not do what I do. Yeah, so we are just going to pretend that this did not happen. And that's the side that I just will not show off. Luckily, this is just a prototype. I'm not actually selling this one. So we are just going to make it fit, and hopefully it'll blend in. So I'm going to turn the camera around, and is that even really noticeable? Or did I do that good enough? Right, Tom. Well, you didn't see it, Fatal? Because if you didn't see it, then I ain't gonna say nothing. Because if you can't see it, so no one sees that. No one, that's not noticeable. Perfect. Okay, then that's all that matters, right? What happened was somehow going from this side over here to this side over here, I gained 3/4 of an inch this way, but only at the bottom. So it was like 3 3/4 up here, because over here it was this opposite side was 3 5/8 the whole way. So it was like 3 3/4 here, but down here it was like 4 3/8 down here at the bottom. So I just kind of yeah. And I totally somehow I fucked that up. But if you guys can't even really see that there's an issue, then we're just going to pretend like it's not there. Right? Right. And that's how we do things here in the Sawdust kitchen. We fuck shit up and we come up with plans to fix it. Because that's what we do. It's a prototype anyway. You know what? I could even like skirt the bottom a little bit if I really wanted to hide that gap. I could just like skirt the bottom on each side so that way it matches. My feet are killing me. Better. So this, I built that barbecue cabinet. I don't know if you saw that. And then I'm in the middle of making that. There's something in my eye. I'm not having a neurological moment. So I made that prep station table to go along with it, and now I'm making a a cooler station with it. So basically, I'm doing like a whole entire barbecue command center. That's what I'm going to market it as. The barbecue command center. Because I figured that Father's Day is coming up, and what better gift than to offer, each individual piece, or if someone wants to buy the whole kit and caboodle for Daddy. Probably shouldn't say Daddy, but that's what I always call my dad. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a nice cooler on the inside. The hell did I do? My screen just went away. Not on my phone, but on my... Okay, well, somehow... Did that just... What the hell? I don't know. But anyway. So yeah, I just figured that this would be a really nice gift for Dad. If someone wants to buy, certain pieces or the whole damn thing. And then I'm also... I'm trying to decide if there's anything else I want to add to this. I mean, to the collection anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to finish it yet. Oh, now my screen's back. What the hell? Okay. Evidently I wanted to just cut out of my life for a little bit. Why? I don't know. Damn internet. So yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to finish this yet. Well, what I did was I know I'm going to do... the top coat is going to be spar urethane, and so for the barbecue cabinet, for the outside, I got this true black stain, and then the inside is going to be this dark walnut. And evidently, it's always watching me. I didn't put those there. Obviously, my daughter did. But to hide that little gap at the bottom, I could, like I said, just on the two sides, I could just do a skirting in between each slat. Yeah, and actually, since I don't think that you saw, but let me grab the actual prep station table And I can show you that really quick because I don't think Fatal saw it either. Because I have to finish everything outside because yeah, I actually got I've used gun stock and I have aged barrel upstairs right now. I gotta finish everything outside because there's just too much dust down here. So I made this prep station table. And what I'm going to do is I put this side on hinges. So that opens up. And then I got an insert for here. And then this is going to be for like I know what they are. I don't know if anybody else does, but metal hotel pans for cold items. And then here you can keep like, some like cooking utensils or prep utensils or whatever in here. And then so that will just flip there. And then I gotta cut boards that will, here, I'll just use this one as an example. But that's going to go on each side. And then that will go like that. And then it's going to wrap around down the side. So that way, when you need to access this, this just lifts off. And then when you put it back down, it becomes a prep table for the whole thing. So that way, if you need to prep anything, you got your cold stuff back there. You have your table right there to cut on. Yeah. So I got that. So I'm probably going to, I don't know if I should finish that the same exact way. Don't mind the mess. And if you give me just 1 second, I will grab the barbecue cabinet that I'm working on, that I'm almost done with. Let me go grab that. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, it's upstairs. On the camera, guys. I don't have a big, huge shop, so I gotta move stuff around when I'm not working on it. So, whew. So I got this barbecue cabinet, and then so I'm gonna put like some gate hardware on the side, some strapping. So then that way, when it's closed, it looks like this. But when it opens, you got all that space for like paper towels, hanging utensils, spices, sauces, and then whatever you want on the sides. And then when you're done, it just, I still gotta get the right size hinges on it, but it'll close up just like that. The this is made to like to be hung on on a wall, but I could put it on casters if they don't have a barbecue wall. I could offer that, or it could be like somehow attached like above the prep table as one solid unit, and then put it on casters. And then the igloo or the cooler station is going to be on casters too. I got these nice big metal industrial casters that's going to go with that. So yeah, so I got these three as a set. I'm pulling up my pants. So what do you guys think about all that? I think it's a pretty cool set. Yeah, so like you could have one side open, you could have both sides open. Doesn't open very well when it's at an angle, but you could just open it a little bit of the ways. I could have it to where, you know, there'll be like some locking mechanism so it'll like stay open. Obviously my floor is not level, but yeah, it just popped in my head. Personally, I think any father would love to have that, to have this as a set, for like a gift set for Father's Day. So I gotta hurry up and finish this up so I can market it. But I have absolutely no idea on what I would price that at. I would think that it would be a pretty good price for the whole set. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 18 and 5/8. Come on. And hopefully not drop my boards all the time. I probably should have kept better track as to how many boards I was using for it, but I didn't. Because it honestly started out as a much smaller, like it was just going to be like just a simple barbecue cabinet, and it turned into something else. So I just was not paying attention as to like how much I used. That was stupid on my part. Yeah, very true. Yeah, I just do not remember how many I actually used. I should have, like a dummy. Ow. I don't know. Cobb, I think that you would love something like that. Why am I even measuring? I have these over here. Yeah, so now I'm working on this you weren't here to see it, this cooler station to go with it. So I decided to like skirt that and then do the little bump outs for just a little bit of I guess texture on it. And then obviously, you know, I'm gonna put that up on legs and casters. And then, you know, I'm going to add in, you know, of course, like a, I don't know what I'm going to do for a lid on this thing. I might actually split it because I have a, I got to figure this out because I know I got some 1x8 cedar pickets that I just picked up. So that might be enough to where I can build a double solid lid that will open open up butterfly style, and then of course add in I don't even have a grill. I know, right? I don't even have one. Open up butterfly style. Then of course, you know, I'll add in some like bottle opener hardware on there and whatnot. And I'm going to cut me another piece at 18 5/8. I do sewing. Yeah, I could definitely, I don't know if I have that kind of time, but oh, that is very true, Benner. I never thought about that. Think a nice dark canvas cover on it with my big ass logo on it. Get these goddamn sleeves to stay up. Do I have enough here? So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Yes. That's a good idea, Benner. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, that? That little planter that I got from Highback? Yeah. Yeah, I won that. Yeah, what are you going to do about it, huh? You got a problem? really good work. I mean, he did a good job on it. Mm. And his wife did the lettering on the outside on the Cricut. You know, he and I think a lot alike. I mean, we just think that, you know, there's so many channels out there that are rightfully so, you know, like really big. They've been doing this a long time, and there just is not enough representation of those of us who are just, you know, starting out. And we have not been doing this very long, and we have just found a new passion for what we do. And it's just been a lot of fun to go along with it. Plus, he's just a nice guy. But for whatever reason, like I go into his live and I comment all the time, but they never stay. Like I saw you in his live earlier, Benner, and I said hi, and I even said hi to you, so I know that you didn't see it. I mean, there's no way that you wouldn't, you know, not say hi to me. Maybe. And I go, son of a biscuit. Damn it. Oh my God, I need a new setup. Definitely need a new setup. That's okay. I will get there. Where did that bit go? There it is. Yeah, but it hasn't always been like that. Like the first few lives of his, I was able to like talk back and forth, but now it's like I'll say something and then I'll back out and I'll come back in and my comments are gone. But he says that when he goes back and rewatches the live later, he sees the comments there. It's really weird. All right, Paper Cut. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping in. Really appreciate you sticking around and giving me your 2 cents on everything. Really appreciate it. Later, Tater. I don't know if any of you catch ATP Creations when any of the stuff that he works on, but he does really good work too. He made a really cool knife handle the other day. Well, not a knife handle. He made the knife, but yeah, he does. He streams really, you know, because you know it's France, so that's when he can get on. ATP Creations. He comes in comes into Daniel's every once in a while when he can. So he's over there, you know, creating over there in France. Yeah, he's from here. But I think the girl he married is from France. France. We come from France. Paper cut. This is this is your way of saying goodnight. You suck at it. Go to bed, young man. Yeah, it's really yeah, it's really weird over there. But they're also not allowed to use dado blades over there. Dado blades are illegal. They're not considered safe enough for them. Alright, paper cut. God bless it. Knock my damn screen down again. I really need to get that like up there better. I actually have a much bigger TV, and I have a TV mount that hooks onto my pegboard, just sitting in my Walmart cart, not Walmart, but Amazon cart. Yeah, I had no idea that they actually made TV mounts for pegboards. I just on a whim looked it up, and there it was. I think the biggest that it comes in is like up to I think a 42-inch. But I'm just like, Jesus. God, bloody hell. Three and 5/8. 3 5/8. Oh man, you don't have a laptop for it yet? Well, not everybody needs a laptop in their shop, I guess. It fits in there tighter than a virgin at a prison rodeo. I have a PC upstairs and I rarely use it. Oh, that's right. I did screw that part in. Oh my god, this thing is heavy. Oh. It's like lifting my ex. Except I get better use out of this. So, no, my luck, my ex is actually going to come across this one day and be like, what the hell? Oh well. Go suck a bag of dicks. Shit. Well, did not want that to happen. So, we will. So, what I'm actually thinking about doing now, because now I got to enclose the bottom, obviously, and then add in some drainage holes. But I'm thinking that in order to hide, like, you know, anything that's split or anything, hide all the screw holes, and I'm thinking about adding just some banding around the bottom and then around the top to help cover all those screw holes and whatnot and any imperfections. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. You know, that would really help, you know, make it look like I have, like, yeah, frame it out and actually make it seem like I have, you know, somewhat of an inkling of any idea that I know what I'm doing. I'm kidding, I do. I have really good instincts. After these messages. Plus, I can, add a bottom onto this, and that will just help, make it even more stable. Not that the damn thing is going anywhere. That's just going to take a whole lot more fence pickets. But if I, because I still got to put legs on the damn thing. And then, so if I, that actually, wow, okay, so this is kind of cool. So from the, this just happened out of pure dumb luck that I have all these, here, let me flip it around, all the tops of them, all the dog-eared pieces that I cut off the ends. So I'm going to put them like right in here. Sorry about the camera angle. And then that actually leaves enough, because then that'll go around the whole entire bottom of that. But then that just leaves enough space for me to run boards down. And I don't even have to rip them down, It'll just be perfect. Perfect. Wow. That was just sheer dumb luck. See, you're not going to change. Fine. Fuck you, dick. Yeah, that just lucked out. Wow. Okay. I didn't even try to make that happen. Shit. I do have to cut a little bit off of some of them. But I'll actually be able to use up and not have a whole lot of waste. Sweet. Yes. Even better. I hate throwing those little pieces away, so I keep them. That was just, yeah, that was cool, actually. Like, I remember, like, I know the measurements of this one. This one I remember. This one I have been writing down. It was all the other ones that I haven't. then again, all of these have been on my lives, so it's not like I can't just go back through my lives and you just never know when you're going to need those little bit of offcuts from the dog-eared portions of your fence pickets. I know I'll never use them, but you just never know. Now that I got a big enough box to keep all that in, now I can go. Now it's not going to take up space on my saw deck. Still a little bit more. I've left a gap there for drainage, or to help with drainage anyway. Yeah, you just never know.